Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the opening of it for our goods. PR number 2024-03-057. Supply and delivery of thermoplastic powder, primer, glass beads for the use of maintenance section and at BUTUAN-CDO, ILIGAN Road, P 1439 plus and minus 220 to P 1444 plus 230. Change is 01246 and P 1441 plus minus 840 to P 1449 plus 126. Change is 01247 intermittent section. With the ABC of 293,308 pesos. This has have an three interested bidders, namely Asia Enterprises, TVR Marketing Enterprises, and EMR Marketing and Trading. So let's start opening the results. Go ahead. Before starting, we have to call the roll. Let's call on Ms. Rina Aguilar to have the calls.
Good afternoon again. Attendance for today's opening of bids for our HQ. Back Chairman Engineer Mabel Ipsaa, Vice Back Chairman Engineer Alvaro Isanigumba, regular members Ms. Leah Inagipungit, Engineer Jose Marcos Estacanay, Provisional Member Engineer Roel M. Condeza, Procurement Head Engineer Jennifer Banaag, Back Secretariat Members Engineer Aida Maranila Vidaroy, Mr. Efren D. Padires, and yours truly, Head DPWH Engineer Grace Lian, members Engineer Lourdes M. Ola and Mr. Gilbert Karakman. That's all, sir.
So the presence of that so let's proceed with opening the bid itself. Ito naman yung one. What is your number? This is my look. This is my look. Bigyan mo ito sa nakaling ko. Kuwan lang po, na-adjust lang na.
Excuse me. No, one question.
Procurement budget.
Here, we have here the result for PR number 2024-03-0557. Supply and delivery of thermoplastic powder, primer, glass beads for the use in maintenance section at BUTUAN-CDO ILIGAN Road, K1439 plus negative 220 to K1444 plus 730, chainage S01246 mm, and K1441 plus negative 840 to 1439 plus 126, chainage S01247 mm, intermittent section. For EBSA Enterprises, Philjips registration certificate submitted with eligibility documents, and omnibus sworn statement submitted. Their bid amount is 214,030 pesos. For TBR Marketing Enterprises, Philjips registration certificate submitted with eligibility documents, and omnibus sworn statement submitted. Their bid amount is 188,500 pesos. And AMR Trading, Philjips registration certificate submitted and eligibility documents, and omnibus sworn statement submitted. The bid amount is 204,125 pesos. That's all.
Thank you, Lord. So, the result for PR number 2024-057, wherein TBR Marketing is the lowest bidder with the amount of bid 188,500. But this is still a raw bid and still be subject to post qualification. So, let's proceed to PR number 2024-058. Wherein this PR, this is supply and delivery of common office supplies for the use of CDO First District Office. This PR purchase details had no interested bidder. So that's all.
Repeat, ma'am. Dito na lang.
Now,
Dito na sir, ma'am.
our next activity for today is the pre-bidding of our civil works with contract ID number 24P80044 re-invitation. This project PDC of 59,400,000 with a contract duration 274 calendar days. So to discuss this, the scope of this project is welcome Engineer Margin.
So good afternoon everyone. Today I will present the project ID 24KH0044 rehabilitation of road along Macapagal Diversion Road, Cagayan de Oro City, San Luis Oriental, with a net length of 3.99 lane kilometer or 12,172.75 square meter, 0.28 thickness PCCP. We have an appropriation of 60 million. An approved budget contract is 59,400,000. Total project duration adjusted is 360 calendar days. Due to the changing scope of works of reblocking of PCCP, retaining wall using stone masonry, and reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. Subject for bid bulletin for minor changes of the quantities. Start our location be located. The start of our diversion road is from the SM Uptown to Bulwa near Jollibee. So our project will be located at this location, the red lines. So for our section 1, this is our start. Chainage 1,419. This area will be subjected for rehabilitation and removal of the existing pavements and reblocking, and also stone masonry retaining wall for the critical areas. Section 1 will end at chainage 2575. And also section 2 start at chainage 3230 near the gasoline station, ending at chainage 3312. So section 3 is also located near the junction of Phoenix gasoline station. The section 3 with the start of station 0 to station 18. So 18 meters na second section, third section. Next is the fourth section, start near Blue Oil at chainage 4140. We'll be removing the inner lanes, the damaged inner lanes. This area, the junction of Canituan Pagatpat, going to Macapagal Road. For our last, this is the end of our fourth section at chainage 4340. Next is section 4, starting 5080. After the starting of these 2 lanes, going to the bridge connecting here. Our plan and profile. So the shaded area are the existing good pavement. The unshaded area is the existing damaged pavement, need to be removed and replaced. For typical details, we have a typical roadway section, 2 lanes with paved shoulder and guardrail, located at chainage 1419 to chainage 2420. What, sir? Yes, sir. Ato lang pasulod na nato ang sama sunod. So, and also we have the critical areas in section 2, which we will need a stone masonry retaining wall at chainage 1460 to chainage 1660, chainage 1760 to chainage 1820, and chainage 1980 to chainage 2140. For typical road section with 4 lanes, indicated the chainage and station limits. And also the typical roadway section within the 2 lanes. Also the detail for our guardrails. And also the detail for our thermoplastic. And the stone masonry retaining wall detail. For the summary of quantities, we have the facilities for engineer provision of field office for the engineer rental basis 12 months. Project billboard signboard 2 each. Occupational safety and health program 1 lump sum. Traffic management is 12 months. Mobilization, demobilization 1 lump sum for earthworks. Removal of actual structures / obstruction 0.23 meter thickness PCCP unreinforced. Surplus common excavation of 2,000. The removal is 3,179.22 square meters. And for our surplus common excavation is 2,855.39. Structural excavation of 1,732.08 cubic meters. Shoring, ribbing, and related works. Shoring 1 lump sum for the works of the removal. Embankment from Barrow common site is 887.36 cubic meters. Subgrade preparation, common material, 12,415.30 square meter. For base course is allocate base course with a quantity of 2,930.12 cubic meters. For our Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 14 days is 15,000. 0.28 meter thickness, 14 days of 15,636.91 square meter. For slope protection structure of stone masonry, 839.10 cubic meters. Miscellaneous structures is metal guardrail, metal beam, including post. Single W beam is 1,081 linear meter. Metal beam and piece, bull nose is 2 each. Reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white is 997.50 square meters. And lastly, the reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings yellow is 352.50 square meters. For minimum equipment requirements, trailer for equipments 1 list. Backhoe with pavement breaker 1 list. Payloader 1 list. Dump truck 2 list. Bulldozer 1 list. Motorized road grader 1 list. Vibratory roller 1 list. Water truck 1 list. Plate compactor 1 owned. Concrete vibrator 2 owned. Concrete spreader 1 owned. Concrete saw 14-inch blade diameter is 1 owned. Bar cutter single phase is 1 owned. Mechanized joint sealer 1 owned. 1 bagger mixer 1 owned. Cargo truck 1 owned. Backhoe 1 list. Backhoe wheel mounted is small storage. We have a correction in backhoe wheel mounted 1 list. Laboratory testing apparatus 1 owned. 2-way radio 2 owned. And barricade flasher lights 29 owned. So that's all for our project 54KH 0044 rehabilitation of road along Macapagal Diversion Road.
Thank you, Engineer Nalani. Is there any question?
No online questions, sir.
No. So now let us hear from the procurement unit for the
Wala man to insertion for mga equipment or something.
mechanics of the dropping the same project. So that will come Engineer Alan.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I will be discussing the procurement requirements and procedures for this civil works project for the contract ID number 24KH 0044 invitation, rehabilitation of road along Macapagal Diversion Road, Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental, Phase 1, with an ABC of 59,400,000 pesos. For the procurement schedule, the buying of tender documents is until March 25, 2024 at 12 noon only. For the deadline for the submission of bids is on March 25, 2024 until 2 p.m. And for the opening of bids is right after the deadline for the dropping of bids. For the bidding requirements, the bids should be submitted to the back on the date, time, and either of its physical address or through online submission specified in the invitation to bid through the bidder's duly authorized representative in the two-envelope system. The bid proposals must be submitted through an authorized representative or liaison officer of the bidder registered in the Civil Works Registry, or otherwise, those who are not should have duly authorized special power of attorney, which is contract specific and presented with a company ID or either of any government issued ID. For the submission and receipt of bids, we have a two-envelope system. The first envelope, which is the technical component, which contains the legal documents, the technical documents, and the financial documents. And for the second envelope, which is the financial component, which contains the financial proposal of the bidder. The bidder shall submit one original and two copies for each technical and financial components of its bid, duly bounded, fastened, and with tabbing. First, we'll discuss the legal documents. The legal documents must contain a valid and updated project registration certificate in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. All bidders shall upload and maintain in PhilJobs a current and updated file of the following Class A eligibility documents under Section 23.1A and 24.1A. These are the registration certificate, the mayor's and business permit, the tax clearance, the PCAB license, and the audited financial statement. Next, we will have the technical documents. The technical documents must contain a statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, and the single largest completed contracts for the CC. Must also contain a valid PCAB license or special PCAB license for joint venture. And it must contain a bid security. There are 4 forms of bid security. We have the cash or cashier's check, the bid securing declaration, the bank guarantee, and the surety bond. Here we have the bid securing declaration in their standard form. And also it must contain the revised omnibus sworn statement in standard form. It must also contain the following: the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualifications and experience data, and list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment. Here we have the following documents in their standard form: the organizational chart, the list of contractors' key personnel, the list of contractors' major equipment units. Next, we have the financial documents. The financial documents must contain the net financial funding capacity and the audited financial statement. Next, we'll discuss the second envelope, which is the financial component. In the financial component, it must contain the financial bid form in standard form, the bill of quantities, the detailed estimates, and the cash flow by quarter.
for the criteria for the eligibility check, according to section 30.1 of the 2016 RRR of RA 9184, the BAC shall open the first envelope in public to determine each bidder's compliance with the documents required to be submitted for eligibility and for the technical requirements as prescribed in the said IRR. After opening the first envelope, the BAC shall simultaneously conduct the electronic eligibility check and primary examination of the technical components of the bids. Only the bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. So after the preliminary examination, we'll have the post-qualification. In accordance to section 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, section 34.1, the lowest calculated bid shall undergo post-qualification in order to determine whether the bidder concerned complies with and is responsive to all requirements and conditions as specified in the bidding document. Here we have the guidelines for the post-qualification procedure. And here we have the legal references. For further information, you can contact us or visit us through this address. And that is all for sir, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Shelan. Is there any question? We from online viewer.
There's no, there's now.
Without this pre-bidding is now approved.
Hey, nawala ang mga
Mga everyone. Without so. Di ba lang natin?
Dito sir.
Aman, hindi ko sa